Hey everyone, imagine a place with sunny beaches and super tall mountains. That's Spain. It's a country where old stories and cool traditions are all mixed together, like a yummy biryani. For hundreds and hundreds of years, all sorts of different people came to Spain, and they all left a little something behind, in the land and in the hearts of the people. Today we're going to find out 10 super cool things about Spain that will blow your mind and show you what this amazing country is really like. Get ready because Spain always has a new surprise. Picture this, a sunny part of Spain called Andalusia. That's where flamenco started. It's a type of dance and music that's full of strong feelings, and it really shows what Spanish culture is all about. It got its awesome style from lots of different groups of people, like the Romani folks, the Moors, Jewish people, and the local Andalusians. At first, it was a very personal way for people who felt a bit like outsiders to share their deepest feelings. Then it grew and got even cooler, with amazing guitar playing and the super dramatic. That's when they stomped their feet really loud and fast. It's so special that a big group called UNESCO said it's a world treasure that we need to protect. Flamenco's home is still Andalusia, and people all over the world love to watch it. Seeing flamenco is like getting a peek into Spain's heart, where old ways and big emotions light up every single show. Right in the middle of Madrid, the big capital city, there's a restaurant called Bodega Antonio Martin. And get this, it's the oldest restaurant in the whole world, open since way back in 1725. Can you believe that? Its old stone walls and wood-fired oven have cooked food for so many people for ages and ages, even for kings and queens and famous writers like Hemingway. Their most famous dish that's roast baby pig. It's a total food legend and they still cook it with the same super old careful ways. But it's more than just a place to eat. It's like a living, breathing story of how strong and welcoming Spanish people are. Here, every single meal is like a big party for Spain's traditions that have lasted for so long. Guess what? Spain has more blue flag beaches than any other country in the world. A blue flag is like a gold star for beaches. It means they're super clean, super safe, and really good for the environment. More than 600 beaches in Spain, from one sunny coast to another, proudly fly this special blue flag. These beaches are like safe havens for families to have fun and for sea animals to live all because people work hard to take care of them and the community helps out. Spain is super serious about making sure these amazing natural spots will be around for kids in the future to enjoy too. So it's really no surprise that everyone around the world totally loves Spain's beaches. Spain is the #1 maker of olive oil in the whole world. Almost half of all the olive oil you see everywhere comes from Spain. Just like we might use lots of ghee or cooking oil here in Karachi, they use olive oil in tons of their food. You'll see fields and fields of olive trees, especially in a sunny place called Andalusia. Picking the olives is a really old tradition, and it's also a big, happy celebration. Spanish olive oil, whether it's got a strong taste or a light one, is the main star in Mediterranean food. That's the yummy, healthy food they eat there. Making olive oil also helps people who live in the countryside and keeps old ways of farming going strong. In every single drop of Spanish olive oil, you can almost taste the sunshine, the good earth, and hundreds of years of Spanish people taking care. Spain's culture is like a beautiful, colorful quilt made from lots of different pieces. Way back, groups like the Celts, Romans, Moors, and many others all came together, making Spain a country that's super rich in different styles. It's a bit like how Karachi has people from all over making it so vibrant. You can see this amazing mix in their music, their dancing, their art, and even their buildings. You've got flamenco dancing in the south, and then all the way in the northwest, they play bagpipes, kind of like our own different folk music styles. Every part of Spain has its own special traditions. In Catalonia, they make human towers called, and the Basque country has its own ancient customs. Each place has its own unique story. They have huge festivals like Las Fallas in Valencia with giant figures, or the famous running of the bulls in Pamplona. These parties are all about celebrating who they are and being together as a community. And wow, Spanish art and buildings, from painters like Dali with his melty clocks to builders like Gaudi with his wavy, magical buildings, show off so much creativity. All these different things mixed together give Spain its unique, always surprising personality. Spain has more than 40 places that a super important group called UNESCO says are World Heritage Sites. That means they are some of the most special cultural and natural treasures on Earth, putting Spain right at the top of the list. Just like we have amazing historical places like Mohenjo-Daro, Spain is full of them. There are ancient cave paintings in Altamira that are thousands of years old, the stunning Alhambra Palace built by the Moors with its incredible designs, and Gaudi's Sagrada Familia Church, which looks like something out of a dream. Each one of these places tells a fascinating story. Old city centers, like in Toledo and Salamanca, are like walking straight into a history book. There's also a famous long walking path called the Camino de Santiago, and incredible natural wonders like Teide National Park. These places have been connecting people with history and nature for centuries. Exploring these sites is like taking a journey through Spain's amazing past and its exciting present. You just can't talk about Spanish culture without talking about its delicious food. And right at the heart of it are small plates of food that are perfect for sharing with friends. Think of them like our chaat or pakoras, but they have hundreds of different kinds. Tapas started out as simple little snacks to have with a drink, but now they've turned into a real food art form. Every part of Spain has its own special tapas that you won't find anywhere else. From a cold, refreshing soup called in Andalusia to fancy little snacks on bread called in the Basque Country, Spanish food is all about big, bold flavors and super fresh ingredients. Meals in Spain are like big social events. People love to eat together, enjoy some local wine, and have lots of lively, happy conversations. So, when you share a meal in Spain, you're not just eating. You're joining in a tradition of joy and togetherness that's been around for hundreds of years. Now, everyone knows that Spanish is the main language in Spain, but here's a cool secret. Spain is home to a bunch of other official languages too. It's a bit like in Pakistan, where we have Urdu as our national language, but also Sindhi, Punjabi, Pashto, Balochi and others that are spoken in different regions. In Spain, people also speak Catalan Basque, which is super unique and not related to any other language, Galician, Valencian, and even Aranese in different parts of the country. Each one of these languages has its own amazing history and culture wrapped up in it. GAP2S. These languages are protected by the government, and kids even learn them in school. This helps to keep the special identity of each region alive and strong. Each language carries with it beautiful songs, old stories, and special traditions that get passed down from grandparents to parents to children. All these different voices singing together make Spain's national identity even richer and more wonderful. Spain is famous for its awesome festivals, and one of the wildest and most fun has to be La Tomatina. It's the biggest tomato fight in the whole world, and it happens every August in a town called Buñol. Thousands and thousands of people come from all over to join in this super joyful, super messy party that leaves the entire town covered in red tomato goo. And here's something else that's really unique. Spain's national anthem, called the Marcha Real. It's one of the very few national anthems in the world that has no official words. But the music itself is so powerful and stirring that it brings all Spanish people together, full of pride, at big celebrations and exciting sports games. Together, the crazy fun of La Tomatina and the special anthem with no words really show off Spain's playful side and its one-of-a-kind character. For almost 800 years, a group of people called the Moors ruled over a big part of Spain. They left behind an incredible legacy. You can see it in the amazing buildings, in the language, and even in science. It's a bit like how the Mughals left their mark on our part of the world with beautiful architecture and words in our language. You can see the Moors' incredible work in places like the Alhambra Palace, which is just breathtaking, the Great Mosque of Cordoba with its stunning arches, and a special style of building called Mudéjar, which beautifully mixes Islamic and Christian designs. Lots of Spanish words actually have Arabic roots, and you can still feel their influence in everyday life in Spain. And right in the middle of all this rich history stands the story of Don Quixote, written by a genius named Cervantes. People often say it was the very first modern novel, and it's a fantastic symbol of Spanish imagination and dreaming big. The amazing things the Moors left behind and the brilliant story of Don Quixote are huge parts of what makes Spain so fascinating and magical, even today. So as you can see, Spain is a country where you can just keep discovering new and amazing things. Every street, every town, every mountain invites you to explore and be filled with wonder. Its super long history, its different languages, and all its cool traditions create a place that feels like it's been around forever. But at the same time, it's always fresh and changing. In Spain, the adventure of discovery never ever stops. It's like it's woven right into the heart and soul of the country.